The following podcast is where creative minds run wild, opinions get loud, and no one really has it figured out, though we pretend we do. Now, there may be strong language and hot takes ahead, and the views are ours alone, not our sponsors, hopefully one day, our parents, or any former teachers. If you're easily offended, try a podcast on bird calls or oatmeal. Otherwise, proceed with caution or curiosity. Anyway, please don't sue us. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. This is
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. This is the BS Podcast. I'm your host, Bryansnyder.
Okay, yeah, you're going with it.
All right. No. I changed my mind. I don't want to do it. I want to eat my sponge.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. This is the That's a BS Podcast. I'm your host, Bryansnyder. This is TJ. We got sponges in our hands.
Sponch. Sponge. There's an in.
Okay. From the hill country to the rest of the world, live from Studio B. This is a conversation between two business owners, creatives, talking about anything and everything. And I got a couple of things we're talking about today. One of the things that TJ has in his hand as he stuffs his face there is a sponge.
Messed that one up.
He loves them.
There's a certain way to eat them.
Okay.
And if you mess it up, it's bad luck.
Now, I may be wrong. And please, for those back home, we would call these bombones.
Bom what?
Bombones.
That doesn't sound appetizing at all.
What do you mean?
I'm going to go eat some bombones. Bombones?
I think that's what we called them back in Piedras. What did you call? What did you call Piedras Negras?
This tastes like bombones. That don't even sound. That sounds like something bad.
It's not bad. It's bombones or something like that. I think it's a bonbon.
You smell like bombones. It works.
Yeah. So, what was the process of eating a bonbon?
It's a sponge. We're not going to call it a bonbon. But there's 4 quadrants, if you will. 4 quadrants. And so, ideally, you would eat 1 quadrant at a time. All right?
Yeah.
So I'll start off with the white one. We have 3 quadrants left.
I started with the pink one.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Then you go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
opposite
or nope. Just work your way around.
Counter
now,
or
the key is the jelly in the middle.
Yeah.
You don't want to get that. So make sure you miss the jelly. If you get the jelly before you get to the last one, your day is fucked. Okay? All right? So we'll eat the next one. Pull the next one off. Jelly's still there. Okay? Doing good?
Yeah.
Right? And then eat another one. Jelly's got to stay. Nope, that's too much. That's too much left. You see how I got all of the other quadrants?
Okay.
You should. Damn, dog.
What?
It takes practice. But now, my last piece is 1 quadrant.
Yeah.
With the jelly. This is the money piece. This is the best piece. Because originally, they rationed 1 small glob of jelly for the entire sponge. Okay? That's not what I want. Okay? You take away those other marshmallowy pieces, and now you just have 1 piece of jelly. for one corner of Sponch, and the ratio is just. And you get 6 of those.
Mm-hmm.
You get 6 opportunities to experience heaven in a package. Okay?
So since these are from Mexico, would you consider me heaven in a package?
Absolutely not. What kind of question is that?
Because I'm from Mexico too.
Are you a sponge?
You can call
Are
me
you
a sponge if you want.
What is it? A bonbon? Bonbon?
Hey, I mean, if you want to call me that now,
You smell like a bonbon.
you can call me. Be like,
Smell like
hey,
a-
bonbon.
I will not. I will not. Golly, man. Leave it up to you.
You want me to show you how?
Go ahead.
I would eat it.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got 4 quadrants, right?
4 quadrants.
4 quadrants of different colored marshmallows.
Got coconut.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the jelly in the middle.
Jelly in the middle.
So just
You're an asshole. You know that? What a waste. I gotta make some calls.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna call some people on you.
Well, yeah. Are you gonna get $1,500 for it?
It's 1,000, and I've thought about it.
They've brought it down.
Oh, was it more?
I thought it was $1,500 a person.
I don't know, but I saw a video recently of a guy that was in an Uber, and the Uber driver was threatening to drive them directly to ICE
No
and
way.
get them deported if they didn't give them $1,000. So he was either going to get it from them or from the guy. Fun fact, that's extortion.
Yeah.
That's a felony. So,
Damn.
yeah,
Wow.
good luck with that.
Yeah. Jeez. I mean, you know, I consider just calling them on me. You know, $1,500. Deposit it into my account. I got all my papers. But if you're gonna give me $1,500, just you know.
Okay.
It's
I'm
okay.
still kind of pissed off about how you ate that sponge, to be honest with you.
Fun fact, by the way, for those that
not fun.
are still here, because then there's probably some other like sensitive people. Oh my goodness, you're gonna call people $1,500. I was talking about myself, but fun fact: did you know that the butthole is the first hole that's developed as you know you're being developed in your mother's womb? So check this out. We are all at some point just assholes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what we should do? Next time we should do like you remember those old like the first to laugh? So like we say jokes and we see who laughs. Whoever has the most laughs loses.
I am going to lose. Because you're a funny character. You know, people didn't watch this podcast until you came on. And they were like, you need to get TJ on more often. And I'm like,
who said that? You know what really burns my britches? I don't ever burn. So when people say,
what burdens your bridgestones?
When people say, a lot of people ask me, you know what I realized? I've said that before and nobody has asked me anything. It's like I think of an answer to an unasked question and I'm like, you know what? People need to hear this.
Yeah.
And then just it comes out as, so a lot of people ask me and it's actually just yourself.
Yeah.
So So you talking to yourself, which is
No,
yeah.
no.
A lot of people tell me that the way you're eating that sponge is incorrect. So
I'm eating it the way you said.
okay, all right, yeah.
One quadrant at a time.
Yeah. If you get the jelly, you might as well just hang it up for the rest of the day.
It's still there.
Okay, I'm just saying it's bad luck.
Yeah.
All right.
No, this is good.
Okay, next topic, because you're dropping crumbs on yourself. You're just, oh my goodness.
It's because you're bent
You're
forward.
you're making me anxious
Why?
because you're
It's because I'm leaning back.
violating the sponges.
How? I got one quadrant left. Just like you told me to.
All right. Now eat that and let me know what you think.
Oh.
Compared to just stuffing your face with one.
Heaven in a package.
You're an asshole. You're an asshole.
Some of us never develop more than where we started. So, speaking about that, YouTube got this news over the last couple of days. YouTube has put out that they are not monetizing AI videos, that you have to be a genuine, real creator with authentic stuff for your videos to start being monetized. So,
I think that's
AI,
good. I think that's great.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a lot of people that are just doing AI stuff, and I'm like, all right. Okay,
There's
cool.
actually people that were making tons of money just generating AI videos, these faceless videos, and monetizing them and making. But the problem is, I think YouTube is already a large platform, and one of the reasons why they're so successful is because there's tons of content. Like you can watch YouTube for decades and not watch everything that's on YouTube, right? So in that sense, it's great, but quality over quantity, right? You're flooding YouTube with all of this AI created crap, that just doesn't take any thought. You're just uploading it for the views and for the monetization, and it's like, well, are we shifting to just the quantity and just trash work, or do we still value the creators that go and take their time and put out quality information and content? So
yeah, which I think we're doing a great job at putting out that quality and informational content, quality with what we've got, informational with how to eat a bonbon.
I don't think that's ever been documented. I'm gonna put out a book.
What's it going to be
Taking
called?
the first bite. Taking the first bite. And I'm just going to be on the cover like this. Hold on.
No, you're not.
Just like that.
It wasn't even like that.
It wasn't?
No. I'll tell you what it was like. It was like I was sitting on the chair.
Let me find out you were sitting on the toilet taking that picture.
The rest of it was AI. No, it was like just sitting on the chair like this. I mean, like it was like a stool looking thing, but
Who took that picture? You took the picture of yourself?
No, Dan Garza. We were doing some content for some of his stuff, his clients, and yeah. So shout out to Dan Garza for that picture.
Nice picture.
Yeah. What was I going to tell you? This is why this is important.
I saw one of those. I'm sorry, this is completely off subject, but I saw one of those on Marketplace for $100.
Really?
Yep.
Did you get it?
Nope.
Why?
I have an iPad.
I get that.
It's a Remarkable 2.
Yeah. The Pro.
I need more.
I get that.
You know, if it's not all in one, it's just another thing I need to charge. Now I get the beauty of it.
Yeah.
It's just I had one for a while, and I have to have like everything in one place. I can't have,
Right.
you know, because then you have to push it to. You can push it to your iPad, right? Like the notes and
Yeah,
stuff.
like it'll sync.
So why not
across all
just
the
write them
apps.
on your iPad?
I get that. I really do. But there's just something about this versus doing it on the iPad.
I
Whereas
get it.
the iPad, and you know me, like I can get distracted like that.
Mm-hmm.
So this kind of almost keeps me from scrolling to another app or going to YouTube or, just rather like this is all it is. Just note taking or writing on the calendars or whatever documents I have on here. But also even like meeting with a client or something and they want to sign something there, you can put in like your contracts and stuff.
As you can on an iPad.
Yes, I get that. But there's something about this. Yeah.
We got to have a conversation about that one day. Just operating a business with ADHD, because
Oh, that would be a good series.
you got it.
Yeah. So August, we'll do that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Corilla DeVille. Corilla DeVille. That's part of
In the last episode that you were in episode 67, you started off.
What episode is this?
70.
Who's on episode 69?
Me.
Just by yourself?
Yes.
Interesting.
Why?
Just curious. Episode 70. Thank you.
Did you want to be on 69?
Oh, no. All right. So
I can scrap the episode from 69.
No.
and
So on the last episode, what happened on the last episode?
You started off
the next episode.
singing.
Hold up. Hey. We think we throw weed. All right. Ready for the next episode. Hey.
Smoke weed every day. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See? I do know my stuff.
Idiot.
What?
Sure. Go ahead.
So, like, you can rap and do it well.
I was just...
And you're acting for bringing those lyrics to life was really cool. So, as that... What just happened?
Oh, my God. Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Because, look, so I'm watching you like just, and you're going through it, and you get to this point to where you're like, they don't make it or something like whatever you said. I don't remember because I don't know the songs. But so you get to that line and like it almost like hit you and you. It was so good.
Okay.
I was like, wow, that is. And then you went like immediately to like another movie. Don't tell me.
Friday.
That one. Was it that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one. And like you started like quoting the line from there and everything. Like you're good.
That's just ADHD, my boy.
ADHD, but also
just
someone who was in acting school, right?
Oh man, I did take some acting classes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to talk about those too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Really? Or
It was cool.
would you do it again?
Yeah.
What if we did it together?
No.
You don't think it'd be fun if we did it together?
It was fun. It was fun because, like, we operate, and you know what? I would even go so far as to say it can help with business, like taking acting classes, because your whole thing, like, there are some times when I do not feel the way inside that I feel outside.
Yeah.
As far as, and there's a lot of times when I'll go to like meet with a client and I do not feel like being there. I do not feel like talking. I do not, but I think part of how you are perceived is like important, like how you interact with people, right? And with acting, that's what you're doing. You're interacting with either another actor, you're interacting with the set, so I remember part of that acting class, right, was we had like these chairs that were laid side by side. And keep in mind, like I'm like 16, 17 years old. And I'm in this group with everybody from teenagers to like adults in their 50s, 60s, right? And so one person had to lay out and the other people had to gather around them as if they were looking at in a casket. And this was their family member laying on the chair. So they're laying on chairs, right? So you don't even have the casket to like pretend. They're laying on chairs with somebody that you don't know, surrounded by people that you don't know, and you're trying to invoke these emotions that you don't have for these people, right? The first time we did it, I felt weird. Like it was like you have to like step outside of that comfort zone to like, I don't care what anybody thinks, like what do I need to do to make this happen, right? So the first time we did it, I was like, trying to cry, and I'm like, this feels weird. Like, are we in a cult or something? Like, this feels strange, right?
Yeah.
Second time, like, they coach you and whatever, and so they were like, reach inside, like, think of something that does make you sad, like, think of something that would make you cry, and that's what you're thinking about, right? So, like, I'm sitting there and I'm like crying now over this person. I'm like, oh, this is powerful. This is powerful, like, and not like a manipulative thing, right? But like you can use acting skills on a day-to-day. Like,
yeah,
I'd do it again. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
And you do have some skills. Again,
I forgot what we were talking about. I don't know. Why did you bring that up?
Because you did that whole thing right now with Snoop's song, the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it reminded me of the last time that we started the episode and you like did whatever song that was. Unless you were making it up.
She said, baby, take your time. What's the rush? Ooh. Baby, I'm a dog. I'm a mutt. That's it. That's all I got.
Is that all you know?
That's yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You only remembered it to the mutt part?
Just that part.
Hmm.
I can't get it out of my head. And that's one of the things about ADHD. That's part of like, you randomly recite songs out the blue. It's actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's part of it.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Do you do that?
I do that a lot.
Yep, told you.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you have it, bro.
I'm like just somewhere and all of a sudden
you got the bug.
Song.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I probably do have it then.
Yep.
That is.
I'm telling you, it's not probably. You do. I watch you and you're ADHD'd.
Mm-hmm. But over 30 years old, I mean, I used to be a super hyper kid.
Yes.
Nowadays.
You used to be hyper.
Yeah.
You are like 99.9%. Because see, that's the thing. So, and I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychiatrist by any means.
Yeah.
But what I've heard is, so kids that are hyper, that gets channeled into other forms of ADHD, right? So as you get older, you get less hyper, but your like attention suffers, like your memory or like your focus. You get, so that hypertendency is to like do this, but then do that, then do this. It gets channeled a different way instead of like running around and doing different things. So a lot of kids that are hyper, and that's where the hyperactive part of that comes from, is from that, and then it just kind of manifests in other ways as you get older. So yeah, I can, yeah, man, you like even stuff like that. What you're saying with that, I'm pretty sure you have some form or some level, of ADHD.
So is it safe to then say that I can drop the H because I'm not a hyper kid anymore?
So it's not. It used to be ADHD and ADD, but now it's just ADHD. Whether it's the hyper or not. So it's just one diagnosis.
Yeah. And I don't want to get too far into that because I do want to like take some more episodes talking into like ADHD and all that stuff. So we'll definitely revisit all of that because I have my thoughts about like dropping the ADD term and just naming it ADHD, but then having a subterm that's like without the H. And it's like, so then why don't we just keep the other one?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like more people have it or some form of it than they realize. People realize.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't know that I had it until like just a few years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago. Like, oh yeah, I got some form of it. But as far as like getting diagnosed and like figuring stuff out, and like it's made life infinitely better being able to manage it, knowing that that's what it is, instead of like, oh yeah, sure, it might be, might not be.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that'll be a good conversation.
Yeah. And we'll talk offline about this, but maybe even bringing in an actual like medical professional to kind of talk about and like interview and all that stuff. That might be cool.
Yeah, because there's a lot of different things that can help even people without ADHD that are super helpful to people with ADHD. Just ways of thinking or ways of kind of maneuvering, and it's harder for somebody with ADHD to implement. Like I know exactly what I need to do. It's hard to implement and execute because of how that is. But yeah.
Sweet. So we're gonna plan that, and then we're gonna get it done because we may have ADHD, but we're gonna do it.
Yeah,
we're gonna keep each other accountable.
There's no may. You do. I'm telling you.
That's right.
I'm diagnosing you right now for free.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Which is why we have that disclaimer at the beginning of every episode now.
Oh, man.
Check with your CPA, people. So there's a video I sent you. What are you thinking about?
Nothing. I was just looking at the light.
Okay.
Can I watch it?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I saw this and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to.
Do I put it in the mic? Because how are you going to do that? Like when you do things like
this,
you're going to put it on?
Yeah.
I've never seen you do any editing. Maybe.
Oh, I have.
Okay. Well, I must miss it then.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Like a really big pickle. Okay, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Like a really big pickle. I think I need to redo my wedding photos. They're in. We got them sent to us this weekend. And for reference, like this is my bridal party. This is a photo that we took on our iPhones in the mirror, doing business over here, pre-wedding. And it's not hard to make these people look good. This is what we got. Gonna start off strong with a bit of a jump scare. It's good, right? And like this was an edited photo that was sent to us. A picture of the bridal party, where you can't see any of their faces. Okay, again, this is like one of 2 photos that we have, and the other one is not any better. My husband and I wanted a couple of photos that were just of us, so we could hang. We have like a photo wall in our house, of course, because everybody does. And we wanted a really nice photo of just the 2 of us on our wedding day in our outfits. And we went down to the seawall. It's beautiful in Vancouver. We got married on the seawall. And we wanted the rowing club in the background. And this is one of 5 photos that he sent us, but the only one that's usable. Like the lighting. The lighting. Beyond Matt's pose. The lighting. And like, I'm wondering if there was confusion over what we meant by candid, because I meant like candid, intentional moments, moments of like joy and laughter. And, and like this one, this is the money shot. You kiss down the aisle. This is the one you have to get. And this guy's shoulder's in it. And I'm like, oh my God, would I be out of my mind to recreate our wedding photos? Like, obviously we'll never be able to recreate the day, and the guest photos are what they are, but put my dress back on, put his tux on, and like go and take a couple of photos. Would that be totally diva-like behavior? Because I am a diva. Like, I do understand, like, I am high maintenance. I try to not be high maintenance, and I am high maintenance. But like, these are bad, right? Am I crazy?
Now, what are your immediate thoughts? And then I'll present some extra information in just a bit.
Well, okay. Immediately, I have a lot of immediate thoughts. But the main one is, well, let me go from the other direction first. She hired this photographer. How do you not know what their work looks like? Right? Like, if you hired this photographer, and I don't know the backstory on it, maybe they, looked them up, or if it was like last minute, or I'm really interested to know what she paid, as far as like if it was discounted or like super cheap. But regardless of if it was expensive or not, like, she should have known this photographer's work, right? Like, it's, I like, you do your research. I mean, simple. Like, I don't know how she could have been so surprised by the photos. On the other end of that, so I'm looking at some of those photos, and of course it's natural light. The lighting, yeah, you gotta like play with the lighting. Like that one that she, like, the shadows were falling across her face. Yeah, that was pretty rough. I'm gonna say something a little bit controversial as well. I feel like some of those images could have been better if the equipment was a little better. And I'm assuming that because the dynamic range on some of those photos were awful. Like, the highlights being, like, the shadows weren't all that dark, but the highlights were like completely blown out. Now, again, you can get photos like that out of a, $6,000 camera. But I'm assuming that there was some sort of editing going on that could have been recovered had, you had, and the reason why I say that is because those photos remind me very much of my first wedding. And I shot that on a T3i, and I shot it in RAW and everything, but it just had this softer, like, none of the photos were sharp. Like, if you try to shoot in a high dynamic range situation, like in shadow and light, it doesn't have that information to like adjust. So like highlights were blown no matter how much I tried to bring them back. And shooter, posing and getting them in the right lighting, and then equipment being able to, because on a wedding day, you don't have the luxury of being in a studio and like everything being perfect. It's fast paced. You have to be able to move quickly. So if that's where they wanted to shoot and you don't have any time to adjust, like, having a good camera that can like is capable of having higher dynamic range and like being able to bring some of that back in post is like invaluable.
Yeah.
But no telling what they were shooting on or the situation or any of that. But yeah, I think that it was a little rough. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little rough.
So, info on the photographer.
Oh, you have info on him.
Somewhat relatively new.
Okay. That makes sense.
And according to her follow-up video, because she did respond to a couple people like, why didn't you do your research on this person, right? So she responds and she's like, well, we did. And I think he or she had done like their engagement photos and they came out fine. And they understood that it's a newer photographer. And so
engagement photos are not wedding photos. That's what I was just saying. Engagement photos are not wedding photos. You can pose engagement photos. You have the luxury of stopping everything and saying, okay, like stand here, turn your head this way. Let's go over here. Let's do this. Like fix your dress over here. On a wedding day, you are up against the clock at all times because they have a schedule that you have to adhere to. And if things are running behind, they still want their photos and you still have to keep up with the schedule or like move quickly. And that's one of the things. That's why weddings are so, man, to be honest with you, I'm like phasing out weddings because the pay is great. Like you can make great money doing weddings. It is such a stressful day. Like it's such a stressful day. And I don't start enjoying weddings until the reception.
Yeah. Like
from the time that I get there to the time through the first kiss, I am like squeezing my ass, like, cause it's that stressful. Like anything can happen, right? You can miss something and you can't recreate it. She said, you can't recreate the first kiss. If somebody steps in the way or you're not in the right position, I've had situations where I'm like on the complete other side and I tell the officiant, like, what are you going to say? What are you, like, what happens before the first kiss? What are you going to say? Like, just make sure, I've tried to coordinate with them to make sure. Yeah. And I was at this wedding and they were like saying something and then like things went out of order and they had like a sand ceremony and then I was up there for that and then they were supposed to do something else and he was like, okay, I now pronounce you. And they were about to kiss. I had to haul ass all the way around and I got there just in time, just as they were pulling apart and I got the shot. Like it's a great shot, but just as they were pulling apart, like if I got there like a half second later, it wouldn't have been the kiss. Yeah. So it's like stuff like that is like, and then they look at you crazy because that's what they hired you for, but they only wanted to hire one. They only wanted to hire one shooter. They only wanted to, have you there to, they want pictures of them getting dressed. Okay, they're only going to book you for 30 minutes before the ceremony starts. It's like you gotta. There's a lot of moving parts to that, and the fact that they were a new photographer doesn't surprise me, but I don't feel bad for them now because they knew that they were a new photographer, and I'm sure they didn't charge them a premium, right? So you get what you pay for. Yeah. Type situation. Yeah. You knew they were new. Give them some slack. Yeah. Because I guarantee you that's what it was. They didn't want to pay a lot. They hired this new photographer because they had a good price, and now they're pissed and airing it out on social media. And like, you don't do that. Like, you knew what you were paying for. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
Is that what you tell her?
I would say, yeah, like you don't, I am 100% sure she didn't pay over, I want to say 1,000.
You want to ask
her? If not 1,500. What, you know her?
You want to ask?
Yeah.
We got him on the phone today.
No, we don't.
That'd be great, though.
It would be great. I would love that.
I'd love to have that conversation.
I would love to talk to her. I would love to talk to her and like figure out the everything behind that.
Yeah.
And not to say like, well, you should have known situation, but like to understand like this whole space of wedding photography, right? And we had this conversation before, right? With like the AI stuff and like, oh, AI is going to take over everything. The wedding industry is not one of those things that's going to be overtaken like photography because it's the day. Like you can't recreate or you can't create something with AI and it means something to somebody that didn't experience it, right?
Yeah.
So you can create wedding photos, but they're going to look at it and be like, oh, that's nice. But they don't have the memory of it. The wedding is the memory of the day.
Yeah.
The thing about that is though, the day is happening. The day is going to happen. It's in motion, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't have a photographer that can keep up with that day and either doesn't know how to adjust or doesn't know how to work with time constraints and things like that, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
You're going to have bad photos, right?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she found that out the hard way. If she said it was a photographer and they were 20 years in the game, I'd be like, oh yeah, like get your like that deserves like put that all over. So they obviously phoned in that wedding because they didn't care, right? But if it's a new photographer, like they didn't. I don't think they deserve that because you know.
Yeah.
I can see it from both ways, but I think that they should have reached out to them and had that conversation. What can we do? Can we edit these? Can we bring them back? Can you reshoot the if they like the engagements, right? Hey, can we recreate this and then you shoot them? Like we don't really like these, but can you offer us that? Like take it up with that photographer. I don't think that needed to be a video airing that out.
Okay. So
did they call the photographer by name or did they?
No.
They didn't.
No.
Yeah.
Now, so back to that question that then she asked at the end. Is she being a diva by wanting to get these redone?
You can do whatever you can want, whatever you want. But the fact is, the reason that you want them now, the reason that you have to even think about that is because you skimped on hiring a professional at the time. Now, whatever you get now is just going to be fixing the mistake of not hiring somebody to do it correctly.
So it comes out more expensive.
Right.
Almost.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? And it's not even more expensive. Even if the other photographer did it for free, the cost is the memory. The cost is the fact that these are now your wedding photos, whether you like them or not.
Yeah.
Because this is how the day happens. So whether you recreate it or not, this is the day. So do with that as you will. But the cost of it now is just the fact that she has to live. And, 20 years from now, they're still married. It'll be funny. It'll be like, hey, remember when, like, look at my face on this. And like the one she was standing there like, oh, like, look at this. This is so funny. They'll laugh about it. Yeah. Right now it hurts because it's fresh and they don't understand the fact that it's you get what you pay for type of situation. 20 years from now, they might absolutely love them because it's the memory. And that's the thing about it, right? The memory means more than the product when it comes to and that's why I can't remember what I shot it for, right? It was a party or something. It was like a 50th or a birthday party for some, I can't remember. Anyway, I shot some photos that night. I shot photos of an older gentleman that was there. It wasn't a great photo. My flash didn't go off. And, it was a bad photo, right? Couple months later, and I edited it and delivered all those photos, and I culled that one out. Yeah. A couple months later, the client calls me and says, hey, our father passed away. He was there. We had some photos of him there. I saw you taking him over there and yada, yada. I was like, well, let me go back. He had other photos in there with other people, but they had saw me taking some of him sitting. And so I went back and I found that photo, right? It was underexposed. I brought it up. I did, went and capture one, made it look as best as possible. I still wasn't happy with it, right? It had a little bit of motion blur. Like it wasn't a great photo.
Yeah.
I said, here's the photo. It's not great. This is one where the flash didn't go off, but these are the only other photos that I have. They absolutely loved them. They were like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." Like these are the memories that we have of him now. They could care less about the technical, the how the photo was technically taken, and like the fact that it was blurry or like the light didn't go off. The memory was there. The memory meant more to them in that photo than so like I said, with this lady, that's their memory. They have those memories. 20 years from now, those memories are going to match those photos and they're going to love them.
Yeah.
So,
and that's why I do tell the clients, if they're asking, for event photos, whether it's a quinceañera or a wedding or even a corporate event, like you're going to invest money on your DJ. You're going to invest money on the venue. You're going to invest money on the food you're going to be serving. You're going to invest money on things that are literally just for that day.
Right.
And when you go home, none of that goes with you.
Right.
And the only thing that will remain for the rest of y'all's lives together are these pictures.
Yep.
So are you really willing to invest a lot on all those things and not on this one thing that's going to stay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe do we need to talk about really seeing the priority on this thing? And then and I think that's kind of also just educating the client on what, they're actually buying. That's not just some guy with the camera who's going to click a button, but somebody with experience and somebody that knows what they're doing, somebody that can look for those moments. You mentioned that engagement photos are not wedding photos.
Right.
And that is a really good statement, because I think so as long as there's a bride and a groom or a fiance in there, whatever, like, man, they must be a wedding photographer. Like, not necessarily. Some of these things, or a lot of these engagement things, they're staged.
And styled weddings are not weddings either. Because I've done a couple of styled weddings before, and it does not have the same weight as an actual wedding. Because again, you are controlling the time. The biggest enemy at an actual wedding for a photographer is the schedule, like what's happening, because you have to adhere to that. You don't have the luxury of doing that. Now, it's interesting that you say with people that find photos important. That's one set of people. Now, there are people that are couples that are electing to have the guest take all the photos now.
Yeah.
And, they have an app and you take it with your phone and it submits it all, and they will put it in a book for you. And now you have all of these candid pictures or guest submitted pictures.
Yeah.
Instead of having a photographer. And that's fine, right? Like there's some people that are fine with that. They just want to have some memories of the day. And then there's some people that want the quality that comes behind hiring a professional photographer. This lady, like she said on her phone, she liked that picture and that was great. She would have been better off just having the guests take her photos. If cost was an issue and that's why you're hiring a beginner photographer, maybe you should look at, like, because there's not the baseline for a beginner photographer is like you would get the same or better pictures from your guests as a beginner photographer at a wedding. Because guess what? Your guests don't care about the schedule.
Yeah.
Your guests are just there to have fun. Oh, something's happening. Boom. And then you got 200 of them there with cameras. So they have all the angles, right? So, and I'm saying this like not to like shoot ourselves in the foot. It's just like I'm not trying to be the wedding photographer for somebody that wants that. Maybe in addition to it, I don't mind if that's what you want in addition to the professional photos that I'm gonna provide you. But if you are budget conscious and you are trying to hire somebody to capture your day that doesn't have any experience or the right equipment, or like, you are setting yourself up for failure. And that's why I'm saying I don't really feel sorry for her for that, because that's the decision that she made. But learning experience, and I do 100% believe that she will love those photos in the future. Just not now.
Yeah. And I, with what you said about those apps that are offering that now, and I mean, I think it's great too. Like it's got its place. Yeah. As with many other things, like even social media, like those content people that are now kind of starting to come up and kind of making those social media reels, right? Have their place. But I love what Austin said at one point, because he was asking me if I was going to get him to take care of my wedding. And I was like, first of all, I don't even know if I'm going to get one. So second, all jokes aside though, second, I don't want my friends to work. I want them to enjoy it. And he said this, and I think it ties in well with what you said, that those people can't do with, taking their pictures on their phones. He said, I want to do it because I get to be there in the moments that other people will never get to see. And it's like, okay, where do I sign? Like, I don't even have anybody yet, but where do I sign now? I'll pay you now. But, and that's the truth. Like, that photographer or videographer, hopefully you get both, because now you get the best of both worlds. But those people that you hire are going to be dedicated to following you and getting what they need to get so that you can remember this moment, this day as it played out. Because you may get like 200 photos of this one moment, but then where's this other one that I really wanted to get captured? And it's like,
well, that's a trade-off.
Yep.
That's the trade-off. like I said, that's free-ish, but you don't get all that. That is exactly, you got to be very careful and very intentional with if that is important to you. Yeah. Because you only have one time to get it right. Yeah. In most cases.
I mean, authentically.
No, I'm saying like,
yes.
With that day. Unless something happens and then you add another one. Then,
fair.
Yeah. And then you can figure out what you did wrong, and hey, we'll do it right this time. This whole thing was wrong. Photography was wrong. Person was wrong. This one's going to be right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God for second chances, right? I mean.
Yeah. Bro, it's funny. I've shot a couple of, I've had a couple of my clients that are no longer married.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's like they spend all this money on the photos and the day of, and then, a year, 2 years later, it's like, oh, they're not together anymore. Like,
yeah.
So I can delete these or what? Because it's taking up space, Because I save, I keep them on my drive for. I try not to delete any of them, but at least I have in my contract at least for 5 years. Yeah. But
I still got some.
those that's 5-10 gigs of space I can reclaim if you don't need them.
That's right.
We don't need them anymore.
But then if they have kids,
what the kids gonna want?
And it's like, now the kids 20 years later, like, hey mom, who is your photographer for y'all's wedding day? Because I'd love to see those pictures. And like, oh, I got rid of those. But it was this one photographer. You can reach out to him, and here comes this like Sean. Like, hello, Mr. How do you say your name, sir? Mr.
You're dragging
Neil?
this out.
And then he's like, do you happen to have my mom's pictures from the wedding day?
And I'm like, no, I deleted them.
Why did you delete them?
Because your parents are divorced. You know that, right? What? Since when? That's how I break it to him. Like, hey, I don't know.
I thought they would have told you by now.
You see this other guy in this picture right here?
Dang.
Hey.
Standing behind your dad on the...
Yeah, your dad was at the wedding, but he wasn't. You see this guy way in the back in this photo right here? He's like this. Hey, you know.
This was just practice for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's funny.
Okay. Real question. Have you ever taken photos at or video at a wedding where those two were present and kind of like played out the way you just talked about, where it's like, well, these two people are now married together.
What do you mean?
So like, let's say you, no. I was about to say, let's say you and I are going to, no.
No. I have a wife. Why can't you just say, let's say you and your wife, like, why you got to go there, bro? Like, just.
Because I didn't think about it. Like, I'm, all right. So let's say Jack and Teresa are getting married.
Okay.
And there's some guy named Sean at that wedding too.
Okay.
He's in the wedding party.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack and Teresa get divorced.
Right.
But Sean and Teresa end up getting married. And it's like, whoa. Okay.
Let me think. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. The closest I think to that is I did a Sweet 16 for a couple, for a couple's daughter, and they were together at the Sweet 16, and they ended up getting divorced, and then I did the wife and her new husband's wedding.
Yeah.
That was.
That's nice.
I don't know if it's not even the same. I don't know why I brought that up.
It's still nice though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what treating clients well will get you. It's not just that one moment, but maybe something down the road too, even if it's a new wedding.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm going to try to get in contact with that lady.
You should.
And maybe we can get her on. And just kind of talk through that whole process. Again, not to like talk smack or anything.
Yeah, let her know that. It's like just
just
to understand and like walk through that and figure out what went wrong and why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if she's gotten the new ones done yet.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if she wants to, pay for us to get out there. Just saying. So next week, what are we doing next week? Oh, actually, next week you'll be busy. But yeah, we'll get all that stuff taken care of. Episode 100 is 30 episodes away.
What's up, Peter? Where you at, bro? I hit you up. You ain't ring my line back. You gotta bang my line back, bruv. You gotta bang my line back. I hit you on the telly and I sent a message to your flat and I ain't getting a response. I ain't getting no response, bruv.
Yeah.
Bangers and mash. Okay, star. If you don't get back at me proper quick, I'm gonna send some people. Right.
What?
Right. Right.
You're gonna send some people?
Proper nice, yeah. Proper nice, yeah.
Where's that from?
Bangers and mash in the telly.
Hey. Bangers and mash in the telly.
I'm done. Yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for always giving your all in this podcast. It's
sometimes
very
I give
appreciated.
Sometimes I give 70%.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just depends on the day.
Yeah. Which is why starting today, we are going to do every podcast with some sponches. So that way you're always in a great mood. You're not you when you're hungry. Sponches today.
Hey, let's get sponsored by Sponch. Who makes these?
Mexicans.
How do you say Maryland?
Marinella.
Marinella?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Marinella, hey. Just send us like a case of these and we'll eat them.
Mm-hmm.
On air.
And just in case, por favor, mándanos unas cajas de...
That's not... That's not good. Hey, no, I did that. I did that because I wanted to, not because it was Mexican. I felt these are so good they make me want to do a grito, and I have a great grito. I roll my R's, arroz con pollo. Yep.
Míralo.
Sponge is so good it makes you want a grito.
That looked like it hurt.
It did a little bit.
Sí, por favor, mándanos cajas de los sponges. Yeah, that'd be good.
Por favor. Es muy bueno. Mucho gusto. En poquito.
Necesitas
Necesito más.
más jelly.
Más jelly. Conch.
What? Tell me.
I don't know.
Coconut.
Yeah, coconut.
Coco.
A coconut.
No, it's coco.
Coco y marshmallow y a graham cracker. Es muy bueno. De nada. De nada.
Does this make you want to like just be Mexican now?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It's got a good sound. Yeah.
Yeah, these are like my favorite road trip snack. Yep.
Yeah.
I
hadn't had these in years, so
yeah.
The fact that you encouraged me to get some.
Spinocha.
Nope. No.
Was that wrong?
We'll probably bleep that one out.
It's no spinocha? Sponcha. Sponocha.
Nope.
All right, we gotta go, man. I gotta stop by the store so I can get some aloe vera for my elbows. And some aloe vera lotion. Oh, man.
Oh, crap.
You good?
No, it's all stuck in my throat now.
Pause. That's what she said.
No.
All right, let's sign out before we get canceled.
Go ahead.
All right, that's gonna do it for us at the. Hold on. Tell me, hold on. What did I say? That's gonna do it. That's gonna do it for this episode. Tune in next time. Bro, I don't know, man. This is your show. I don't like doing the intro or outro. I feel like I'm not giving all the information.
You could do like check us out on socials.
Check us out on social. Here, feed it to me. All right, guys, that is
Social
going to be. Hold on. All right, guys, that's going to do it this time for That's BS
social
podcast.
media.
Check us out on social media at thebryansnyder.com or the Pharaoh Visuals. It's not the Pharaoh Visuals, just Pharaoh Visuals. You can also check us out at the websites.
Do yours. Do your website, pharaohvisuals.com.
pharaohvisuals.com
or thebryansnyder.com.
or thebryansnyder.com.
All right, and then you can pass it over to Brian.
And I'm going to pass it over to Brian so he can cut it out.
Anyway, so that's we got to talk about that next time, because like people don't understand like all the production value of things. Like when people are talking in your ear and you're like, okay, you're gonna go to break in 10 seconds, go ahead and close it out, and you're like just talking
and talk over it.
Yeah, like that's actually really cool.
Yeah,
seeing people do all of that stuff. So anyway,
good.
Yeah, do it.
Good.
So yeah, do all of that. Go ahead and tell somebody that you love them. Get yourself a glass of whatever you like to drink, whether it's sweet tea, coffee, something stronger. But until next time.
Matcha.
Or matcha. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff is good now too. So we will catch you on the next one. But until then. Oh, wait, I got the order wrong. Tell somebody that you love them, or get a glass of whatever you like to drink.
You got to get your stuff together, bro. This is a train wreck of an outro.
Oh, we know.
Okay.
It's always been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sign it out. Wrap it up. Bring it home.
And don't forget that the only BS you have to deal with
is in the name.